Hey, we're back again. Camilo Gutierrez with Deskaheh Bomberry, pitching coach at Sacramento City College. We're just putting together a video series, just to put some quality information out there to help people improve, specifically athletes, baseball players specifically. And I go, Bomber, pick out a topic. I know I can pick out topics like all day, and then I never break out the camera. I never do. I'm like, oh, this will be good information to share. So Bomber wants to share just work ethic, and that's a huge component, I think, for any athlete at any level to start to incorporate, because that's something that we can control. Like we can control, the effort that we put forth. So Bomber, go ahead and let's talk about work ethic.
Well, I think a mistake that a lot of people make when it comes to work ethic is they just assume that if they work really hard, everything will work out. It's just not true, because it's not how much work you do necessarily, it's what you're actually working on. Mm-hmm. You need to have a very clear defined plan of what you're trying to accomplish. Mm-hmm. And then figure out how to do that. Mm-hmm. So if you want to be a Major League Baseball player, for example, there are a lot of things you're going to have to be able to do in order for that to happen. Mm-hmm. And you need to start at the most basic level and master that, and then move on to the next level, and then continue that process until you either become a Major League Baseball player or your career ends. But I think the idea of if I just work really hard, things will work out, I think that's a little overrated.
Well, work hard at...
You just have to make sure you're working hard at the right things and have a really good plan in place.
Let me see if this is... All right, I think it went to low energy saver, so we're all right. We're all right.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
We're gonna keep going. I might have to get the battery.
So even the camera's working smart. It's going low energy.
Low energy. Yeah. So for some reason I was talking about these guys, just trying to share with them, work ethic and pulling back the layers of figuring out what you have to work on. So it might not be the same thing for. It might be something different every year, or you could be working on the same thing for 2 years. So it's like I talk to these guys about nutrition. I go, if you're going to work out hard and push your body, and you're going to, go to the next level. Your body is like everything. You got to take care of it, nourish it. So we're talking about nutrition, and I go, that's one more layer one more thing that you're going to have to work on is developing a good eating plan and figure out what foods work for you. Because if you're working out hard in the gym, you definitely need to put back the right materials on the regular basis. So, guys that want to go to the next level, obviously if they're working on the fun, whatever they're working on, ground balls or throwing mechanics or something, but going to the next step is, nutrition, and that's the specific things. Like, okay, we can start to pick out foods that you can prepare and make on a regular basis, because it's not about just eating good for one day. It's not about just working on your mechanics for one day. It's about what can you sustain and what can you work on and actually see improvement in.
Yeah, the nutrition component is a huge deal, and it's become much more prevalent at the highest levels. There's a reason that Major League Baseball teams have now hired professional chefs to cook pre and post game meals for their players. It's not like